Rajeshwari ma'am, you can go ahead.
Welcome everybody to the 178th meeting, Speak Magic Club. Here I am Dr. Rajeshwari Rapata, the Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. And just let me put the three ground rules of the meeting. We don't talk about sex, religion, and politics. So just refrain from talking about those things. Turn off your video if you are just moving out of the meeting and put yourself on mute. These are the three ground rules. Before starting the meeting, I want to congratulate our president, Dr. Suryadeep Majumdar, and his partner, Toastmaster Yogi Sugumaran. Before any constructive failure, there is always apprehension, anxiety, and we have gone through all that. I congratulate Dr. Suryadeep for his humongous success in the meeting, in his competitions. Recently, he was awarded the 2 divisional trophies. So, congratulations from all of us. Coming to the welcome part, I welcome Dr. Suryadeep, our presiding officer, to come over and take over the meeting.
Welcome. Thank you so much. Let's give it up for Toastmaster Dr. Rajeshwari Rapata, everybody. I want the energy flowing in. I want to see some people. I'm coming here after a long time after my depression, mild depression. Good to see you, Sijo sir. Navamita ma'am. Okay, we have a very special guest, CM Arora sir, with us. We will be interacting with him very shortly. With that, let's a very warm welcome to all the different Toastmasters tuning in. Well, my name is Dr. Sridhi Mazumdar. I'm the presiding officer of this particular club. And before we begin, I want to declare the 178th meeting as open. Now, couple of very important news, and I have to start with the important news, and then we will get on with the story and just a little thing that I wanted to share. If I go, I have to show you this actually. You all can try this out for yourself, and this is, I love doing this. You go to the Toastmasters. This is the whole dashboard. You go here, click on the distinguished performance reports. Please do this today whenever you are free, and just type here Speak Magic and click on enter. Once you do that, something will come, and check this out. Speak Magic Toastmasters Club is a President's Distinguished Club with 10 DCP points, with only the third club in the entire District 120 to do this. That's what we represent. That's what we are for, right? We are, and not just that. I mean, that is pretty much an advantage. I agree. The first club in the entire division, in the entire District 120, to get 2 division winners, first place trophies, people. No other club in the entire District 120 has done it. Yes, I've been able to win the first place in the table topics contest, and Yogeshwari has taken her previous year's record a little better. Previous year, she represented the club in the division contest. This time, she has brought the first place trophy home amidst all the power cuts that we had, all the crazy things that we had. In spite of all of that, we have been able to bring the division trophy home. The next step for us is to bring the district trophies home. And hopefully, with all our blessings, Yogeshwari will go all the way to bring the World Championship trophy home. That's the objective. Okay. Couple of more good news. I think it's a record in Speak Magic that our very dear Dr. Rajeshwari ma'am, our dearest Uma ma'am, and we also have Partha sir. They are finishing their high performance leadership project tomorrow. Okay, so they've just arranged a sensational contest, and I would want each and every one of us to cheer for them. Tomorrow is going to be a breathtaking contest. Today itself, I just got to see the poster and the judges, and I was completely blown away. You see, there is a reason why we are the Speak Magic family, because every time we speak, we bring in magic. That's what we represent, isn't it? Well, keeping this in mind, I want to share a very, very interesting story. When I joined for my first meeting in the Speak Magic Toastmasters Club, I remember there were very less members, exactly 8 to be precise. They had all their role players, 1 or 2, maybe 1 or 2 guests and stuff. But right now, just exactly 2 years later, well, not really 2, 1.5, Speak Magic has hit its second President's Distinguished status. And look at these. I mean, when I look at all your faces, I'm going to put this entire thing into gallery mode so that people in YouTube are also going to see. These are the members. You all have made Speak Magic what it is today. So let's give a huge round of applause to ourselves. And the best part is whenever one person is down, there are others to really step up. Swarnalata ma'am, because of health issues with her dad, was not here, but today Swarnalata ma'am came, and Swarnalata ma'am is going to be active once again. I went into depression. Nabamita ma'am took the lead. When Nabamita ma'am was not there, Sarthak sir was there to take the lead. I mean, you can literally understand, right, the kind of unity that we have in this particular club. And that is why this is one of the most special clubs across the planet, and I can guarantee it. And that's why maybe we all should be a member of this club. Well, we are going to be having a lot of new members. I have a few more very good news to share. Toastmaster Yogeshwari is the club coach of Sprouts Toastmasters Club. Toastmaster Yogeshwari is just, I'll tell you, she has finished all her distinguished Toastmasters criteria. She just has 4 more members to a DTM title, to a 3rd DTM title for Speak Magic Toastmasters Club. I have only 1 more member. That's it. I get 1 more member from my club, Delhi Junction Toastmasters Club. And officially, last year, Hemant sir got the 2nd DTM of Speak Magic. This coming June, Speak Magic Toastmasters Club is having 2 more DTMs. And that's also, it's not just we earning the DTMs, people. No, it's collectively as a family. It's not my DTM or Yogeshwari's DTM title. No, it is the DTM title of each and every one of you present here. It's the efforts of each and every one of you, and that's what makes this club so special. So with that, let us straight away get on by getting our guest introduction. So the first person I would like to invite on the virtual podium is Mr. C.M. Arora. Sir, could you kindly introduce about yourself and tell us what are your expectations from this meeting? Over to you, sir.
Good evening, Dr. Suryadeep. I am C.M. Arora from Delhi, and Mr. Sarthak Arora invited me as a guest. I am thankful to all of you and welcoming me as a first guest. First introduction you have given about me. You are full of energy. I am surprised to see, and I want this energy transferred to me. The way you speak, the way you act, the way you enact. So, and you were very candid that you mentioned about your depression. Generally, people hide these things, but you just openly mentioned so that others can help you, and they helped you, I think, as you mentioned. So I am very happy to be here, and after the meeting or next meeting, I would be sharing other things. Now for the start, this much is enough. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, CM Arora, sir. And we are hoping definitely that you're going to have a lot of fun in this meeting. Table topics definitely for you. And we're hoping that you're going to be a member of our club very, very soon. Thank you for visiting us. And of course, Sarthak sir is our man, like literally. He's someone who knows how to get the pieces together. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, next let's invite Manas Chaini. Manas, are you there with us?
Hello.
Yeah, can you turn on your video, sir? Then we will be able to see you. Yeah.
Actually, sir, I am in a different place actually.
Okay.
So it is not comfortable for me to talk. After some time, I will be turn on my video. No problem.
Sure. Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Yes.
And next, I see you already before, and I already joined this as a guest, and today also same ma'am also invited me, and again want to join this club. to see you again, all of you. Thank you.
Amazing. The pleasure and honor is all ours, sir, and definitely table topics in the rounds for you. Okay. Now, before we get into the whole theme and the Toastmasters of the day theme, I would like to share one more very important thing. The calendar year in every Toastmasters begins from July. From July, every board is wiped off and everything has to start from afresh. I want to show you this very interesting thing. Can you see here? These are the goals that Toastmasters gives us every single year before we start. And these are the things that we have achieved so far. We wanted 4 level 1s. We have won 12 level 1 awards. 2 level 2s. We have totally 4 level 2s. We have won 9 level 2 awards. 2 level 3s. We have won 6 level 3s. A total of just 2 level 4, level 5 or DTM, a total of 7 level 5s. Totally, Speak Magic Toastmasters Club in this calendar year so far, it's just April that is getting over, have won a record-breaking 34 awards in this calendar year. 34. This is what we represent. And because we represent the same, we have a very special person who is back after a long, long time. And for some reason, she has completely forgotten us. Someone who laid the foundation to where we stand right now. Someone who had just healed herself from COVID exactly 1 year back, by this time came back with a bang. Someone who really created the magic that Speak Magic holds today. I'm super, super blessed to invite the very recent Division E International Speech Contest champion, the former Vice President Education of Speak Magic Toastmasters Club, spoken English and language trainer, TEDx speaker, our pride of Speak Magic family. With a huge round of applause, let's welcome the Toastmaster of the day, the Toastmaster of the evening, the Toast mistress of the evening, Toastmaster Yogeshwari Sugumaran. My dear, the virtual podium is all yours.
Thank you so much. Let's give it up for our president for this sensational introduction. I mean, we all know, right, that nobody ever can introduce a person, make a person so special than him. And he knows all the magical words to bring in to make us blush, no matter who we are and what we have done. He still does that for each one of us. So let's give it up for him. Okay, so today, the theme is all about smile. Okay, now I was actually all this time I was struggling to find a smiley from the Google, and I downloaded it, but I couldn't make it my background because it didn't support my system. So if any of you are facing that issue, there is an option. Go to the filters. Okay, click on to your video drop down. There is choose video filter. In that video filter, you will get the smiley border. Okay, so if you wish to have this, you can have the smiley border or you can have a smiley background. It's up to you. But still, if it is possible, change your the frame to smiley. Okay. Now, why are we doing this? Because the theme is all about smile. Let's give a cute smile and start the meeting. Go on. So the one who is responsible for the picture can take the fresh picture of all of us, because after 2 hours, we'll be tired taking up speeches and evaluations. Okay, Satak sir has taken the picture. Thank you so much. And that was amazing. Now, coming to the theme. Why did we want this team in first place? The time which we are in right now, 2000, it all started in 2019 end, and then 2020, and then it is actually it went down. The entire surges went down. Again, it is popping up here and there. In that entire chaos, we forgot to smile. We forgot to smile during this pandemic because we were caught up in a lot of things. We suffered, and now we are back. It is time for us to smile. It is time for us to be together. It is time for us to think again, why should we smile? So I am going to come back to you and I'm going to ask you, why should we smile? Give me a reason. Okay. So I'm telling you what I'm going to do. So if you want to do some research, you can do some research, but you are going to give me one reason that why should we smile. Okay. Now, let me come to the entire process of this Toastmasters meeting. Toastmasters meeting is all about an entire 2 hours of organized, planned set of events happening. It is actually into 3 different parts. Number 1 is you actually smile knowing that you have already heard that joke. You would have heard that joke and someone would have cracked the joke, and just because you knew the joke already and you smile, that is called as prepared smile. In Toastmasters, it is called as prepared speech, where the Toastmasters will prepare, come up, practice, and then present in front of us. The second set of smile is all of a sudden, boom, your friend will crack a joke. You'll burst into laughter and you will not even have control of yourself. At times, your friends will click a candid picture, saying that it's a candid picture, but you'll hate that picture. So that is called as impromptu smile. Impromptu smile in Toastmasters, we call it as table topics, where you will never know what you will be into. All of a sudden, the table topic master will pick you up and will throw a question at you, and no, you don't have an option but to speak. But still, you will speak, you will smile, you will enjoy, and that will be a memory in your life. Finally, we will smile knowing that, I know that you will do it. Now I'm going to throw everything at your face. I'm going to retaliate everything that you have done. That sarcastic smile that we'll show, that is in Toastmasters, the evaluation that we get. A serious tone where the general evaluator and his entire team will come up and they will tell us where did we go wrong, where did we did well, and they will also give us some suggestions. Now, that reminds me to bring up some special person today who will be giving us that strange smile. At times we might hate that, but still it is needed. Okay, now let me invite our general evaluator of the evening, Toastmaster Dr. Rajeshwari Rapata, to evaluate all of us and to tell us where did we go wrong. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Toastmasters Yogeshwari. It was a wonderful explanation of the smile. I was just listening to that so keenly, yeah, wonderful smile. And don't worry at all, I'll not at all be a sarcastic smiler here in the meeting. So let me tell you what is my role today. I am the general evaluator and I conduct the evaluations of the meeting. I'll be calling upon the team to assist me with giving the feedback, to giving the evaluations and the total report at the end of the meeting. And first, let me help me welcome Evaluator 1 of the speech. So, Evaluator 1.
Ma'am, sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Actually, you have to introduce the tag team. So when I'm introducing the speaker, at that time, the evaluator will come up, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So let me welcome the tag team. You know that whenever we buy new clothing, there is a tag always with it, which helps us to understand the worth of that new thing. In the similar way, we have the tag team with us, T for timer, and A for the accounter, and the G for the grammarian, which prove our worth of the meeting. So let me welcome the tag team, the timer of today's meeting, Toastmaster Sijo Joy.
Thank you, ma'am. My name is Sijo Joy. So today I am the timer for today's meeting. As we know that time is very important in our life. Time one lost cannot be recovered. So let's make maximum use of the time that is allocated for your speeches, and let's not intrude into others' time as well, because we have to respect each other's time as well. So I will be keeping up time for all of you for today's speech. And towards the end of the meeting, when the general evaluator calls me, I will be providing the timer's report. Over to you, general evaluator. Thank you.
Yeah, that's right. Sijo Joy, about the timings, you very well know that what is the timing for the table topics, for the speakers' timings. I hope you have noted everything and will be
Yes.
displaying it.
I will post it or post the details in the chat. Yeah.
So now let me welcome the R counter, who will explain the R's, O's and ouches, the pains in our speech. So our R counter, Toastmaster guest Harsh Dhingra. Please come and explain your role.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Today I will be the R counter.
Oh.
Have you ever had an interaction with someone when you went out to a different place and it is not your local language, it's a different language, and you have an interaction with that person and both are not comfortable? And you go on like that. And filler words act like a wall between you and the other speaker, and it interrupts the fluency. So today, as an R counter, I will be keeping a track of all the filler words as well as pauses you have in your speeches, so that you may work and avoid them using in your future speeches. So be careful of the filler words. They're also called the crutch words. Instead of that, you can use some words like in addition to, in spite of, additionally. So that will add more value to your speech. So I will get back when I'm called upon to present my report. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uma Natraj ma'am, for that wonderful explanation of your role. Now I request grammarian or guest Toastmaster CM Arora sir. Please come here and explain about your role.
This is for the first time I have been assigned this role, and I am sitting in Delhi and I have been given this role in Chennai. Thank you so much for giving me this role. I think Lady Luck smiled on me and Sarthak Arora nominated me for this. I'm thankful to all of you for giving me this role. This would be memorable day, red letter day in my life that I got this opportunity. And this is, I don't think this is humongous task for you, but it is humongous task for me. So I have given two words which I mentioned just now. One word is humongous, that is big task. And the example I have already given, the vaccination of all citizens of the world for this COVID is a humongous task. And for red letter day, I have given the example 15th August 1947. That is a red letter day in the history of India. So I think, as I have been told, that the participants, they have to use this word, idiom of the day, word of the day, and then those who are present, they can virtually show their thumb and just appreciate the person who is using this. And I think that is sufficient. These two words you have to use, word of the day and idiom of the day. Thank you.
Thank you for that explanation about your role, Sir CM Arora. And you will be also explaining about the language. You will present a report about the language and the proper and improper usage of grammar in the report. So our word of the day is humongous, and the idiom of the day is red letter day. Our theme of the meeting is smile, wonderfully explained by Toastmaster Yogi Sugumaran. So, yeah, I just hand over this meeting to Toastmaster of the day, Yogi Sugumaran.
Okay, let's give it up for our sensational general evaluator of the day, who is going to obviously, as she promised, she's going to praise us and make us smile more and more by the end of the meeting through her evaluations. That's amazing, ma'am. Now, we are going to begin our meeting like this. We will be having prepared speeches, table topics, and evaluations, but in between, I'm going to call you and I'm going to tell you, give me one reason or one benefit of smiling. But you have to start that with your smile. Example, someone whom I'm always with and whom I'm always look up to has this iconic smile of his. He will smile like, yeah. And he does that to make us all happy. So that is the smile that I'm going to adapt for this entire meeting. To start with, I would like to invite him, our presiding officer, Dr. Suryadeep, to give us another. Just give me a minute. I'm inviting him. Okay, so let me invite Dr. Suryadeep to give us his favorite smile, not the one that I did right now. Not that one, but another, his iconic smile. And then tell me one reason why should we smile, benefits of it.
So my favorite smile is, get ready. Wait, I'll just. And I'll tell you why. We all have our usual normal smiles, and every single time I wanted to click a photograph, my photograph will never come good. So I realized every time I smile, I need to make sure that everybody looking at me smiles. My mission is accomplished. We should smile because I personally feel that smile is like that tunnel, okay? That tunnel from where you are the source of happiness and you are radiating happiness to every single one out there. So just try and do it with me. Yeah, that would be my answer. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, dear presiding officer, for making us all smile once again with your charm. Now, as he said, it radiates energy from one person to another person. According to the research of whatever I did, it says that we all need to smile because it helps you get out of the stress. It helps you to relax. It helps you to flip your mood from sadness to happiness in few seconds. Wouldn't be a better reason to keep smiling always. With that, let's begin into the prepared speeches. So, our first speaker of the day is going to be the sensational English language trainer, IELTS trainer, and the editor, who is always so charming. Whenever she comes to the meeting, she makes us all blush. Obviously, men in the house will be blushing whenever she comes. And she is going to present her speech. And before that, I would like to invite her evaluator, Evaluator 1, Toastmaster Sarthak Arora, who is turning out to be a sensation in Speak Magic Toastmasters, who has come up with a bang from his meditation journey, and then he is rocking and rolling in Toastmasters journey. Toastmaster Sarthak Arora, the stage is yours. Please introduce the project of speaker number 1.
Thank you so much, Toastmasters of the Day, for introducing me. My target speaker for today is Toastmaster Beena Roy. She will present her Level 2 Project 3 speech, and her pathway is innovative planning. Yeah, just a minute.
Correct.
Yeah.
Innovative planning. Level 2.
The purpose of the project is for the member to practice the skills needed to connect with an unfamiliar audience, and I wish all the best to my target speaker, Toastmaster Beena Roy. Please note the speech time is 5 to 7 minutes. Over to you, Toastmasters of the Day.
Thank you so much to Toastmaster Sarthak Arora for your crisp and effective project introduction. Now let me bring up our speaker number 1, Toastmaster Beena Roy, with her title, Darkness is a blessing. Darkness is a blessing. Toastmaster Bino Roy, the stage is yours.
Darkness is a blessing. Darkness can teach us many things, including how to improve and excel in whatever we do. Its job is to keep everything invisible until we get the first beam of light, isn't it? How many of you believe that darkness is a blessing? Please raise your hand. Fine. If you believe that darkness is a blessing, then yes, you are right. As a child, I feared darkness so much that I used to cry for my mother, hoping that she would hold my hand and guide me towards the light. Not very uncommon, right? I'm sure you maybe have the same awful but sweet childhood memories. But the darkness here I'm talking about is beyond its literal meaning of darkness, what we experience in our life. It is all about miserable and unpleasant situations in life. Whatsoever, whensoever we are in dark, we feel alone. Don't you think so? I still remember the day when I was in class 11 in school. My library teacher asked me, "Where is your library book?" To which I replied, I did not saw. I forgot to bring. I know you may be feeling the same right now what my library teacher felt. Oh my God, such bad English, you don't know how to speak. Come here, come here. You are in class 11. You don't know how to frame sentences? Go back to your seat. She insulted me in front of all the students. I broke down in tears. And the moment when she insulted me and everybody started laughing at me, it was very humiliating for me. But I did not give up. Now you tell me one thing. Do you think it was my very big mistake? I did a very big mistake that day. She could have helped me, right, and corrected me where I was wrong. But no, she insulted me. It could have left a positive impact in my mind if she would have helped me. But no, she did not do that. Although it was an unfortunate day, but I did not give up. I made it a point that I will excel, I will improve in English. And now it has become my passion. As nobody used to talk to me because I was not able to speak English properly in school. Everybody was like, they used to feel that I am nothing in school. I was all alone as if I'm in the darkness. At the age of 16, I did not get any good mentor so that I can improve myself, I can excel myself. But anyhow, I managed. After completing my MA BEd, I got an opportunity in school where I worked as an assistant teacher, as an English teacher. But there also, I have been a prey of workplace politics. But the day when I had to leave my job just because of politics, I promised myself that I will prove myself in front of everybody. So I focused on myself and started working harder day by day. With my dedication, hard work, and consistency, I started achieving small success at each stage. Always remember, struggle is an important part of life which can teach you how to struggle, how to do something great in life. It will help you, it will make you become stronger so that you can fight back. God has given you this beautiful life, so make good use of it. When you are alone, I'm repeating this sentence once more. I'm repeating this phrase once more. If you are alone, consider it as a blessing because you are aware of all the gossips. You have the opportunity, you have homogeneous opportunity to do something great in life. You have time to think for yourself. You can drain your negativity and can do something better for yourself. And don't think about the resources which you have right now. If you don't have enough resources, it is okay. The resources which what you have right now, make good use of it and do something wonder for yourself. If I can do it, why can't you? I started motivating myself to do something best in life, and yes, I am doing it. Believe in yourself. Stop crying, because self-belief is more powerful than anything else in the world. You can do it. When you are alone, you get enough time to think about yourself. So don't bother about anyone. Work on yourself, because darkness is a blessing if you think it positively. Over to you, gender evaluator.
Let's give it up for our sensational speaker number 1, Toastmaster Beena Roy, who actually proved us that darkness is a blessing. And through her motivational speech, I am actually getting inspired. I am actually feeling that, yes, whatever I've been through, I have been through because it is molding me day by day. And with that, let's move to the activity part. I would like to request the timer to stop the screen share, please. I don't have access to do that. Okay, so as we are doing that, I would want to invite one of the volunteers to give one reason why should we smile, what is the benefit, and give your favorite smile. Who would want to go? Nobody? Nobody? Yes, okay. So Rajeshwari ma'am, Pravat sir and Uma ma'am have raised their hands. So I'll be calling you one by one after every episodes of this entire meeting. So first, let me invite Rajeshwari ma'am to tell her reason why to smile, what are the benefits, and give her favorite smile.
This is my favorite smile. So this is a mild smile which increases your face value. Of course, your smile reveals so many things, not only from your face, from your life, from your situation and everything. But the mild smile which I present is, I feel, gives a pleasantness to myself and people around. And that is one benefit which I find. It gives out a radiance around. Even in any stressful situation, I'm always there with this smile. That's all.
Thank you so much. Okay, let's give it up for our Toastmaster Rajeshwari Rapata to bringing us her charm into the meeting. Now, the mentors are always, they are someone who always keep looking at us, no matter whether they are with us or they are far from us. Okay, today my mentor has shown up to the meeting. I think probably he's here to congratulate me and Surya. Our DTM Hemant Krishna is here. Let's welcome him. He is back in the meeting after a long time, sir. We would want to see you, please.
Thank you so much. I'll just come on video in a bit. And I really thought I'll be a mute spectator and then I'll open up for congratulating both of you in a bit. I really am so glad the club is in super safe hands and you guys are taking the club by name to a lot of places. And I cannot tell you, to be mentor to both of you and you guys taking care of the club has put me on cloud 9. I really am so glad and I wish you the personal life congratulations and also the Toastmasters congratulations. So I'm going to stick through the meeting and I will maybe just give my face in a bit.
Sure, sir. Obviously, I'm expecting your favorite smile as well. I'm not going to let you go. So with that, the guests who have joined, Yogesh Yadav, so kindly rename yourself. Are you a guest or the Toastmaster so that I can address you with the proper title? Stay tuned. I'll be coming back to you after the second speaker and giving you the opportunity. And other Toastmasters from the other clubs and the guests, kindly stay tuned. We'll be coming back to you. Now let's move to the second speaker of the day, who is none other than Yogeshwari, Toastmaster Yogeshwari. And to evaluate Toastmaster Yogeshwari, we have our table topics queen in the house, Toastmaster Uma Natraj, who will be, I would like to welcome her to introduce my project objective. As she is doing that, I will be setting up my camera. Yes, ma'am, the stage is yours.
Yeah, thank you, TMOD. So my speaker, Toastmaster Yogeshwari Sukumaran, she will be giving her level 4 project 2, and the speech title is All You Need Is Patience, and the time is 10 to 15 minutes, including the 4 interrupters she will be having during her speech. So the purpose of this project is for the member to practice the skills needed to address audience challenges when he or she presents outside of the Toastmasters Club. So there will be 4 interrupters who will be acting like a chatterer, interrupter, talker, and arguer while she is giving her speech, and how she manages the audience is the purpose of the speech. So wishing my speaker all the very best. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Uma Natraj, for this sensational and crisp introduction, for introducing the project details of your speaker. Now, the second speaker is Toastmaster Yogeshwari, which is myself, and my title is All You Need Is Patience. All you need is patience. Toastmaster Yogeshwari, the stage is all yours. How many of you heard this phrase? All, dear child, all you need is patience. Can I see some hands? How many of you? Okay, yes. When we were, okay, thank you so much, Pravit sir, for showing the interest and participating. When I was in my childhood, my mom said, Yogi, all you need is patience. When I grew up, my father said, Yogi, all you need is patience. When I was in my teenage and I'm not able to share a few things with my parents, at that time, one of my friends said, Yogi, all you need is patience. At that time, I didn't realize the value of this phrase. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, future Toastmasters, and my esteemed DTMs who are present here. The value of this phrase, I got to know very recently. But the journey didn't start there. It started somewhere in the middle of 2020. I was broken down into pieces. My life was going through a huge roller coaster ride. I turned out to be a complete pessimist. At that time, my friend told me, Yogi, all you need is I accepted that. I believed in that. And I started being patient, accepting what life is throwing at me, and turning all the challenges into a success story. Precisely, it started on when I got my membership of Toastmasters membership on 1st December 2020. I was so excited, so fired up, and I told my president that I want speech every week. Probably I would have asked twice a week if the meeting was there, but unfortunately there was no meeting. So I said, see, I am here in Toastmasters. I want speech every week. I want to give speeches. I want to finish everything in next 6 months, and I have to move forward. He was so gracious enough, and he said, Yogeshwari, this is a long journey. You need to have some patience. I was, okay, but I can't pay the membership fees after every 6 months. What can I do for that? But I didn't say that to him. He's here. I just held myself and I proceeded further. I gave him my first icebreaker speech. It was completely in a pessimistic tone. I poured out all my anguish into it, and I gave him the script. He threw it on my face and he said, this is your first speech in the club. It is your introductory speech. You are going to introduce yourself to your club members, and do you want to do it this way? I don't want this speech. Go write a different one. Make it little lighter one. People, don't put people into depression. Rather, make them happy. The first speech, I wrote it in 1 hour. But with the suggestions that he gave, I have to scramble everything up and I have to write all over again. It took me 4 days and 2 days to practice. But the surprise was I became the best speaker in my very first speech, in my icebreaker speech. Entire club was so happy to have me. They found a potential speaker in me. They were encouraging. That was the time I found that all I need is patience. But that was just the beginning of
Yogi, I want to ask you one question. How can you say that all you need is patience? There are some situations in life when things have to be done in a hurry. There is no moment for patience there. Then how can you accomplish that?
Okay, so to answer your question, ma'am, even if you have to do it in a haste, if you are anxious in that moment and you don't have calmness, you don't have that stability, your decision will go wrong. So I suggest all you need is patience.
I don't agree with that, because when you are a leader in certain organization or sometime, you have to take decisions in a haste. You have to work like a computer. You have to make all the calculations in your head very faster and make the decision. So I don't agree with your title. All you need is not patience, but calculated moments where you can make faster decisions and take faster actions.
Okay.
That is
so,
also very important.
Yes, speed is important, but speed is not the opposite of patience. Speed is not the opposite of patience. Speed is the opposite of antonym of the speed is slow down. Patience is you need to have the mental stability. You need to understand the situation, even if you are calculating everything. Even for that calculation, you need a little patience. Don't you agree with me? Okay, let's get back.
I somewhere feel like patience can come, but like so many people have so much stress in life and it's very difficult. So I somewhere feel patience is very less in people, and I somewhere feel that it shouldn't happen. Like it's very difficult. People think about having patience, but in reality, very less people have patience. So I don't think like patience is very easy to get. Yeah, what other members say? Yeah.
Okay, so Sarthak sir, I would want to ask you a question, throw the same question back to you. If you think patience is something that is lacking in this world right now, don't we have to spread the awareness? Is it not the high time for us to spread the awareness? Obviously, yes, I agree with you. Toastmaster Suryadeep, Toastmaster Dr. Suryadeep, yes, it is fun. We are here to have fun. Do stay with me. I am going to get back to you to answer your questions as well. So, Sarthak sir, can we move forward?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah,
Yogi,
thank you so much.
when coming to patience, you said that patience is somewhat, in synergy with the calculated decisions or calculated movements. But I would like to ask you one question. When because you have already presented your speeches and everyone here knows, didn't you have patience to move out of your city along with Suryadeep?
Okay, so I actually didn't get your question properly, ma'am. I think I couldn't hear you properly. So if you could wait and let me finish the speech so that I can get back to you. At the end of my speech, there's a Q&A round. I'll give you the opportunity to speak at that time. So now it's time for us to move ahead and to go forward with the flow. So I was all talking about how patient is important in my life and how I realized patient is all I need. Now, that happened on December, in the month of December 2020. I was patient enough to be a Toastmaster for about 1.5 years. I actually participated in the area contest in 2020-21, which I thought that I'll be
Have you done that job?
I will do that later on after the
No,
speech.
you have to finish it by time. What are you doing,
Okay.
dear? You don't do.
Okay.
Chalo,
So,
I'll exit then.
Yeah, okay.
dear listeners, if you wanted to talk in a social gathering, I would highly recommend you to follow the courtesy of raising your hand first, telling who are you from, and then seeking permission to speak. I think that is the courtesy that we follow in a social meeting. So I highly recommend you to save all the questions to the end of the speech. Okay, so those who are enjoying, enjoy, because all of us are here to learn as well as to enjoy. Okay, great. And
Yogeshwari, I see you have a lot of patience. Who told you need patience?
Excuse me, can you please get back to your question once again to me?
I see you have a lot of patience. Who told you need patience?
Okay, so that I am actually taking it as a compliment, sir. Thank you so much for that compliment that I have a lot of patience, but still, mentors are someone who find that little fine tunings and who say that we need patience. Okay, one of our audience is confused. She's asking me, like, I'm really confused what is happening. In order to clarify even her doubt, I'm telling, this is my project. In my project, I have to speak for 10 to 15 minutes where I will be talking on a topic and the entire audience here will be interrupting audience, where these are the challengeable audience where they'll be interrupting me and I have to handle them with all etiquettes. So this is the project that I'm handling. Now let's get back to the entire speech. I appeared for area level contest thinking that I am going to go to the divisions, which I did. I appeared for the divisions in 2021 thinking that I am going to climb the ladder and go to the district, which I did. My patience was broken. Into different pieces, it was shattered. And I decided I'm not going to contest in any other contest anymore. My patience was tested to the core. But I didn't give up. Just because I didn't give up and I still persuaded, I still stayed in Toastmasters, I still worked on my speeches, I still gave my speeches, I still participated in the contest. Right now, I'm the division champion of Division E in International Speech Contest, standing in front of you, giving this speech. And I'm going to represent our division in the district. I'm here because
I wanted to ask you whether you are really talking about patience or tolerance.
Toastmaster Rajeshwari Rapata, as I already informed you, we are having a Q&A round. I'll get back to you at that time. So kindly stay with me for a while, just for a while. Okay, let me finish it. Now, I have a question for you. If I hadn't had the patience at that time, if I thought that Toastmasters is not for me, do you think that I will be standing in front of you like this and boasting myself, literally boasting myself to be the division champion? Do you think it is possible? Who would want to go for this answer? Because with this, I wanted to open for the Q&A and we just have next 2.5 minutes to take up our Q&A and we have to wrap it up. Will it be possible for me or not? Will I at least be in Toastmaster or not? Yes or no? Yes or no? Now nobody is talking wow. Okay, so I consider this smile to be no. I wouldn't have been even in Toastmasters, then how can I reach divisions? So all I need, or you need, or we need is patience. Now coming to all of your queries, doubts, and questions. Is it patience or tolerance? There is very thin line of difference. If you don't have tolerance, you cannot have patience. And if you don't have patience, you cannot have tolerance. It goes hand in hand, though those two are different words to answer you, Dr. Rajeshwari Rapata.
I
And
don't think both are different. They are both are totally have different meanings. Tolerance is
yes,
different,
the dictionary
and they
meanings are
don't
different.
go in synergy with each other.
Okay, so the dictionary meaning are different. Would you like to tell us what is the feeling behind tolerance and what is the feeling behind patience? Would you like to go for it?
Yeah, what I feel is tolerance. It is a bearing under a very painful situation. Patience is not like painful situation. Patience is you're waiting calmly and peacefully to make things happen. Tolerance is something which is under pressure. So that is the main difference there.
Okay, so tolerance is something that you say that you stay there even if you don't want to stay there. And patience is something that you wait there with all hope and pray the things to happen. In both the cases, according to me, it will not happen what you want to be happen if you don't take actions. You can't change anything if you don't take actions. Patience is not simply sitting and waiting. Rather, patience is slowing down your pace a bit and taking the right decision with calm and composure in your head. Hope I clarified your question and hope I clarified all your doubts and queries. I'm really thankful for being such a sweet audience tonight. I'm so glad and happy to be here in front of you. Thank you so much, and back to you, Toastmaster today. Okay. Okay, so I was disconnected with a different device and I have to mute that. Oh, what kind of audience I had. My God, that was really an amazing experience. I felt, now I realize how these people did all the objective handling situations. This is a huge lesson that I have learned. Now let's move to our third speaker. So our third speaker is Toastmaster Pravat Ranjan Pera, who is a sensational corporate tycoon who has loads and loads of experience, and he is a perfectionist. And working under him is a huge blessing because he has loads and loads of experience. Now, in order to evaluate him, we have our sensational Toastmaster Nabamita Sarkar, who tops in her evaluation every time she takes. Now, let me invite Toastmaster Nabamita Sarkar to read out the project objectives of our speaker number 3. Over to you, ma'am.
Good evening to all the fellow Toastmasters and wonderful speakers. So today I am, as an evaluator, going to evaluate Toastmaster Pravat Ranjan Behra, whose pathway is persuasive influence, and going to deliver his speech on level 2, project 3. His speech duration will be 5 to 7 minutes. So the purpose of this project is for the member to clearly define how Toastmaster envisions mentoring and share some aspects of a previous experience as a protege. It may be any time in his life. So wishing best of luck to my target speaker. I will come back when G will call me with my report. Thank you very much. Over to TMOD.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nabamita Sarkar, for reading out the project details in a crisp. Now let me invite the speaker number 3, Toastmaster Pravat Ranjan Behra, with the title PRP 2.0. PRP 2.0. Toastmaster Pravat Ranjan Behra, the stage is yours.
My mentor called me. Hi Pravat, what's up? How are you? And how is your day? I said, Hi, sir. It's okay. It's fine. Fine. Any problem? No, no problem. Then why not great? Why not fantastic? Why not awesome? That there is no such thing in my life today. I didn't find anything exciting, interesting to feel that. Okay. Then what makes you happy? What makes you happy through the day? I said there are so many factors coming into play. My family, my work, my hobby, my interaction with my friends, and all that. Okay. Then can you become happy now at this moment? Yes, yes. Then why not throughout the day? I was taken aback. The first lesson I learned is that I can become happy, I can feel happy if I choose to be happy. Good evening, Toastmasters of the day, my fellow Toastmasters and guests. PRB 2.0 is nothing but a better version of myself, Prabhat Ranjan Behra. That came after I went through a session of mentoring about a year ago. My mentor did some internal analysis of myself and left it to me how to feel great about yourself, how to explore different aspects of yourself. Now, dear Toastmasters, can I ask you how many of you feel really happy without depending on any incidents, outcomes in your life every day? Let's talk about today. How many of you feel happy, just happy of your own? Any responses, please? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, thank you very much. My speech is going on. Please don't disturb. Sorry for that. And the next question of my mentor just blew me up. Do you own up and assume complete responsibility of your happiness and whatever happens to you through the day? I said, how can I be responsible for all that? There are so many, even my Toastmasters. They make my mood often. Then who decided to join the Toastmasters? Me. Who decided to take speeches? Who decided to get married? Who took the job? Who built a family? Who built relationships? Me. Then why someone else should decide whether you should be happy? Why someone else should make your day? My God, there is a different altogether revelation to me. I learned a great lesson that I can make me or break me. It's me who should assume complete responsibility of my life. And the next thing I learned from this Toastmasters is that though I didn't get mentored for long for under any Toastmasters, but as an individual, I have looked up to many speakers and Toastmasters to get a lot of inputs to improve my speeches, myself, and my overall confidence and positivity. And this has been a wonderful platform and forum to go ahead and make better version of myself each and every time I've come up with different speeches, roles, and responsibilities. And each and everyone has contributed to my development. The mentor once asked me, you know, Prabhat, a donkey can't decide what to learn from others, from own mistakes, from others' mistakes, to take decisions, to make future planning. So what is the lesson? The lesson I learned is I was not a donkey. And that is applicable to all of us. And once I was mentored in this manner, I got a lot of lessons that my energy was sustained all through the day. I developed positivity. I developed creativity. I got confidence. I built better relationships. I got better friends. But those are not sufficient. I did have equally challenges as well. The same friends, the same situations, and the same challenges also poked me in many different ways. That was a humongous task. I was at times taken aback that with the same person who was in the process of development was also held back due to some reasons. But I persevered, gave enough time to me, kept on discipline on myself, and now I find that this is a better version of me every time it is going on. And when I analyzed to some extent, that I found every political leader, every business tycoon, every sports person, international level sports person, had a mentor. Even Modi ji has a mentor. Ambani has a mentor. Why should not I? And why should not you? And this is not confined to a particular person or particular segment. For relationship, education, finance, you can have a different mentor. For business development and education, you can have a different mentor. So in the nutshell, mentors have those aspects that can bring out the best in ourselves by exploring and self-analysis. And the mentors have been all through around us. There is no qualification called mentors. We can find mentor in everyone, in Sarthak, in Yogeshwari, in Rajeshwari Ma, in Shuriti, everyone, and even Prabhat. Just we need to look around and find some good reasons to look up to someone, to gain something and improve ourselves. That is PRB 2.0. How did your mentor inspire you, TMOD, Toastmasters of the Day? Thank you.
Let's give it up for our speaker number 3, who always inspires us with his fabulous speech and coming up with the role plays. I'm learning a lot from our Toastmaster Prabhat Ranjan Bera in his every single speech. Thank you so much for that, sir. Now, we have successfully completed the humongous journey, especially for me, the prepared speeches. And today I felt that I had the red letter. I had the red letter day in my life after presenting level 4 project 1, handling the difficult audience. I thoroughly enjoyed. Now let's move to the activity once again before I hand over the session to our table topic master. We actually have our guest who raised his hand, the guest Yogesh Jadhav. Are you still here, sir? Guest Yogesh Jadhav, are you still here?
Yes, I am, but I'm at work.
I'm so sorry, you are stuck. Okay, I think he is facing some internet issue. Sir, we couldn't hear you. Is that okay if we get back to you later? Okay, I'll just drop him a message in the chat. We couldn't hear you. Okay. All right, now let's move to our sensational Uma ma'am, and let me ask her one reason for smile and one benefit along with her favorite smile. Go ahead, ma'am.
Smile costs less than electricity, but sheds more light. This is a saying which I often quote. And any person who is grim, if you give him a smile, definitely they will would like to give back, and it makes you friendly with others. So this is the reason why you should smile. And they also say it takes 43 muscles to frown and 17 to smile. So why not use less muscles where it is helping you to smile and make yourself happy. When you smile, your attitude also changes. You feel happy within inside and you make others also happy. So happiness is a state of mind, and if you can make others happy, why not smile? That is the reason for my smile.
You're on mute, Toastmaster Yogeshwar.
Okay, so yes, ma'am, that's a absolutely amazing reason to smile, and 17 muscles. Wow, that's amazing. Now, we are expecting your favorite smile. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay, Uma ma'am, actually, we are expecting your favorite smile.
Yeah, this is my favorite smile. I don't show my teeth. I just smile like that.
Okay, thank you so much. And I would also request Toastmaster Prabhat Ranjan Behra to give us one reason why to smile and one benefit, his favorite smile. Come up, sir, come up with some different creativity and make us all laugh, please.
Thank you for asking that. As Uma Mom said, 1743, I read it somewhere. It takes 26 muscles to smile and 62 to frown. Irrespective of whether what others are thinking about, when I smile, I just find happy with it. That's the basic reason I keep on smiling, irrespective of any situation. Even at times, people may think, why is smiling? But it comes to me naturally. And this is my natural smile. And it gives a lot of, it is contagious, it is infectious. So let's keep smiling and happy smiling to all of you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for participating and telling us that smile is contagious. And yes, we do agree with that. That's why we all keep smiling throughout the meeting until now. Now it's time to hand over. So guests, please stay tuned. After the Toastmasters session, I'll be coming back to you and I'll be asking you as well your favorite smile and why do you smile. Give us the reason. So until then, please stay tuned. Now it's time to welcome our sensational table topic master of the day, who is going to throw sir, give us some easy topics. With that, I hand over to you, Toastmaster Sarthik Arora. The stage is yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Yogeshwari. Let's give it up once again for Toastmaster Yogeshwari for bringing us amazing sensational smile on all of our faces. Now, as a table topic master, I would be playing with you a game of topics which are related to impromptu, that you will be given a topic on the spot and you have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. With that, when 2 minutes are over, you will get even the 30 seconds grace so you can complete your topic. And don't worry, not only the Toastmasters are welcome, even the guests are also invited to play this game. So those who are excited, just give it like this, raise your hand or show some excitement so that we can see the happy smiling face. Yes, so let's start. Now we have something different way of doing the table topics today, and this thing I implemented in one other club, so hope you will like. Currently we have 16 members with us, right? So I have divided a table topic section in two parts. One side Toastmaster, one side guest. Okay, so first let's have one Toastmaster to understand for the guest benefit how the table topic goes away. So I will spin the wheel and then one Toastmaster has to choose the number out of 10 and then accordingly will reveal the topic for you. So let's start with the spin of wheel. So let's start with some shootout, some sound. Let's start. Okay, so we have Toastmaster Nabamita with us. So now let me spotlight a topic for her. Yeah. So Toastmaster Nabamita ma'am, are you there with us? Yeah. So you need to choose the number out of these, like 1 to 10. What is your favorite number you would like to choose? And then the topic will be revealed.
Okay, my favorite number is 3. Number 3.
3. Okay, so let's reveal the topic. Okay. Toastmaster Nabamita, who is that person who brings smile to your face when you see that person? Who is the person who brings smile to your face when you see that person? Toastmaster Nabamita, over to you.
I remember the day, 21st of September in 2010. In the morning, 8:30 a.m., when a beautiful child had given on my lap. And first time I saw and looked at that face. The child was crying, but the moment he got the warmth of my lap, instant he was smiling. At the moment I saw the crying child converted his face into smiling face, I started giggling with crying. All the pain of my body, pain to be a mother, immediately vanished. And From that day to till now, when I see and look at my children's face, when they are smiling, immediately, no matter how painful the world, how painful is the situation, I am starting smiling. This is the answer to you. What about you, all the Toastmasters? Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's give it up for Toastmaster Namamrita for sharing her sensational, magical, memorable movement. And I absolutely agree that can actually make you smile. Yeah. So now let's go ahead with the next topic. So let me open up. Yeah. So now we'll have a guest, and let me spin the wheel to reveal who is the first guest who will speak today. Let's see who is the first guest. So guest Manas we have. Do we have guest Manas with us right now? Yeah. So guest Manas, I'll just show you the topic number, not topic right now, number. So topic 3 is already done. So I want you to choose a topic out of these except number 3.
It's 5.
5?
Yes.
You want to go for 5? Okay, perfect.
Yes.
So guess Manas, which is the happiest moment you ever had in Toastmaster meeting which you attended? Which is the happiest moment you had ever in Toastmaster meeting you ever attended? Guest Manas, the topic is all yours. Over to you.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you. Whenever I watch Mr. Suryadev Majumdar, I feel very happy and so much learn the things he have. So, and today also I got too many inspiration moment from him. And when I watch his face, it's a very positive sign. I feel always. Thank you so much. I also want to be the
please.
I also want a make myself like him, and I a best member and be a best member in this Toastmaster too. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. It was really great knowing about our sensational president, that he is inspiration for all of us actually. Now let's go ahead with the next guest once again we have today. So let me show my screen. So let's see who is the next guest with us who will speak. So we'll have our energetic, sensational, powerful guest, CM Madora, with us. So guest CM Madora, are you there with us?
Yes, I am here.
Okay. So let me spotlight the number for you. So 3 and 5
9.
are done.
9.
Yeah,
Number
9.
9.
Okay. Great, sir. Great. So guest CM Madora, according to you, can smiles change lives? According to you, can smile change lives? Guest CM Madora, over to you.
Yes.
So, sir, you have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes on this, like how smile can change lives. Yeah, over to you.
Yes, the topic is very positive, Mr. Sarthak Arora. And I think that smile can bring change in one's life. And we have seen in the past, in the present, the way this president, this Mr. because I am new and I have noted down his number, Suryadeep. The way he was speaking, the way he was smiling, that was bringing a very positive atmosphere in the meeting. And the way he acted, ha 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 ha. So even if you are sad, you would smile, and smile can bring change. So I think this, as I mentioned earlier, this is red letter day in my life that I met all of you, Mr. Sarthak Ora. Courtesy you, hats off to you, thank you, that I met Mr. Suryadeep and one Madam Rajeshwari, because I am unable to know the names. Rajeshwari, yeah. The way she was speaking and the way she handled the questions, this also brought smile in my life. So I think this is humongous achievement of the day, and all the participants should learn these two words, word of the day and idiom of the day. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Sir, by your speech, I got red letter day, and we actually, after having you, we have a humongous meeting. So kudos to you, sir, for coming and letting us sharing your views, thoughts, perspectives in the table topic. Now we'll have one Toastmaster this time with us. So let's see who is the one. Yeah, so let's Okay, so we have Toastmaster Rajeshwari, sensational sergeant at arms with us, and even the general evaluator for today. So Toastmaster Rajeshwari, are you with us?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So let me spotlight the topics. So 3, 5, and 9 are done, except that any one number, your favorite number.
7.
7. Oh, it's a lucky number for most of them. Yeah. So let's open that.
For me too.
Yeah. So Toastmaster Rajeshwari, according to you, how smile plays a vital role in one's life? How smile plays a vital role in one's life? Toastmaster Rajeshwari, the stage is all yours.
Do you remember the day when you were a kid and you were called to the staff room? And when you went to the staff room, all the teachers present in the staff room and you were there standing alone. And one of the teacher gives you a smile. You feel a sensation of relief. Did that smile work wonder at that time? In the same way, when you are having a real pain, when you just fall down on the street, slipping on a banana peel, and the friend who was walking alongside with you gave a sarcastic smile and laughed at you. How did you feel? Smile plays a very important role, a vital role in one's life. It depends what kind of smile it is. Let me tell you, there are many muscles, around 26 muscles, which make you smile. So the prime muscles here are zygomaticus major, zygomaticus minor, orbicularis oculi, which is present around your mouth, and the levator anguli oris, which helps in elevating your angles of the mouth. There is the levator labii superioris, which elevates the upper lip. And there is the nasalis and the risorius, which all help in giving that smiley face. And do you know, along with all these muscles, the muscles of the eye also play a very important role so that you can identify the true smile. Whenever a person smiles along with the eyes, it is said to be a true smile. And that true smile really plays a vital role in a person's life and others' lives too. So I hope you all understood what is the real meaning of smile and the way it plays importance in others' lives and our lives too. So keep smiling. It is contagious. And keep forgiving those people who can't smile with you. Thank you. Over to you.
Let's give it up for Toastmaster Rajeshwari. And we got impressed by your humongous knowledge you gave on the word smile. So thank you so much for giving us the great knowledge. Now let's have one guest with us back. Yeah. So let me spin the wheel. Okay. Oh my goodness. So guest Soumya. Guest Soumya, are you there with us?
Yes,
I can't see. Yeah, okay, you are there. Great, 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 ma'am. So let me give you the topic. Yeah. So, ma'am, 3, 5, 9, 7 are done. Except that, which one you would like to go for? 2. Okay, great. So let's see 2. Okay. Guess Soumya, the memorable moment which gave you smile. The memorable moment which gave you smile. Guess Soumya, over to you.
Hi everyone. So the memorable moment is like I always wanted to do my double degree and wanted to work in a corporate company, but unfortunately I was from village, and my because of the Orthodox family type, my parents were not allowing. When I fought for it to pursue my degree and education and working career, at last when they agreed for it, first time when I came to Bangalore, that and got into college, I was very happy. That is one of the magical moment. The second happiness is like when I started working and when I got my first salary, it made me feel very proud, and I felt like I became independent and I no need to depend on anyone. That made me so beautiful, like pride moment for me. And also like when I got a gift for my father in my from my first salary, like that smile when I saw in my father's face, that made me really smile. Like this there are so many, but when it comes to when I started working, that really brings me happiness all the time, and smile, because and I also know smile makes us beautiful, and who doesn't want to look beautiful, and it's a free therapy. It always releases our mental and physical stress. So that's it. Thank you for giving the opportunity.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for presenting the topic. And really, we are getting connected because you talk about your family member, that is your father. So really great. Now, before I proceed further with next topic, I want you to vote for your best speaker so that we can have that award ceremony. Go ahead. So I have already dropped the link in the chat box. Just go and vote for the best speaker. Now let's go ahead with one more guest. So let me share my screen. Yeah. So guest Munish.
Yes, please.
Guest Munish, yeah, now you are visible, and I was able to see that you were waiting for this topic to come. I was able to feel that when you came on the video, and just like I was feeling that your number should come. So let me give you the number. Okay. Yeah. So, sir, we are done with 2, 3, 5, 9, 7, and we are left with the rest. So you can choose accordingly. Sorry?
2, 3, 5, 9, 7 is done, then 4.
Yes. Okay, great, sir. Great, great. So, guess Munish, when strangers smile at you, how do you feel? When strangers smile at you, how do you feel? Guess Munish, the stage is all yours.
Good evening, everybody. When strangers smile at me, how do I feel? To be honest with you, sometimes I am in a mess. I'm thinking something so I don't smile. I smile when there's a reason. When somebody compliments me, that's make me happy. I feel ecstatic. That time I smile. But when stranger smiles at me, and that inspires me, that I should have also smiled. Because when stranger smiles me, and I feel happy. To be honest with you, a couple of days ago, I saw a small girl who's a beggar. And every day I give her biscuit. Her age is not more than 5 to 6 years, but she looks like that she's 3 to 4 years because she's suffering from malnutrition. When she saw me, she smiled at me. When she smiled at me, I also smiled. After that, I thought she's a beggar giver. Then I thought, why not to help this girl? Who's she? I went deep about her past. What I inquired that her mother passed away. Her father is a drunkard. That's the reason she begged. And that thing also taught me something. That when you smile at somebody, maybe with your enemy also, and that enemy, that anger, that grudges, that person who has against you, it subsides. So whenever we meet somebody, that time, we should be present. We should smile at that person first. And everybody, whoever that person is, 99% I've seen people's, when you smile, they are friendly and you get an opportunity to develop relation with the people. This is also one of the best way. If you want to grow your life, and if you want that, I live in a small city. If I smile at strangers, and it's easy for me to have connection, that the world is a small place, it's a global village. We do not know when we need somebody in our life. If we smile at somebody, after that we swap phone number, and we do not know when we need some information or something, some knowledge or something from that person, we can call that person and get it. It's only because of one thing, that smile. Because that smile break the ice and we become friend. That's the benefit of friend ice. Thank you. Over to Toastmaster, please.
I'm really impressed by the way you were sharing. It was feeling like it's a prepared speech and we all are listening to a TEDx talk actually, right? So, Toastmasters of the day, can we have one guest and one Toastmaster now? Okay, thank you so much. So we'll have one guest and one Toastmaster. So first we'll have one Toastmaster and then we'll have one guest. Yeah, so let's see. So we have our sensational Toastmaster Beena Roy. Toastmaster Beena, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, great. So let me spotlight the numbers for you. So we are left with number, we are left with number 1, number 10, and number 1, number 10, and number 8.
Okay, 10. I would go with number 10.
Okay, 10-1. Okay.
Yes.
Number 10. Okay. Toastmaster Veena Roy, what can you learn from seeing someone smile? What can you learn from seeing someone smile? Toastmaster Veena Roy, the stage is all yours.
Thank you so much, TM Sarthak. The question is really wonderful. What we can learn from seeing someone smile? See, it depends, because many a times a person is smiling just looking at you. Maybe he wants to talk to you, or maybe just because I'm not looking good, or I'm looking really good, or maybe there are different reasons, because a person who smiles looking at you, there are different reasons. Because I still remember the day when I was in college. That time one of my friends, he used to every time look at me and smile. Later on, like very regularly, I used to ask other students or other
friends that why he smiles always after looking at me. He's like not having any idea that you are not supposed to smile looking at any girl, right? So later on, I understood that he used to smile at me just because the way I speak. So you don't know, you never know that why people smile. There can be different reasons, maybe some positive reasons, maybe some negative reasons. Yeah, over to you, Sarthak Arora.
Thank you so much for this knowledgeable content you shared on the way people smile actually. So kudos to you on that part. Now, last but not the least, we'll have one guest, but I can't. I think we don't have any guest who is left right now in the meeting. I believe two were there and they might have left. So we can have last but not the least one Toastmaster, and then we'll end this sensational session. So are we as any guest left? They can raise the hand because I can't see those guests which were there before. I think not. Yeah, Manas sir is done, Munish sir is done, and Soumya ma'am is done. So we'll have one Toastmaster only for now. Yeah. So let's send away. So Toastmaster Yogeshwari, finally we have the last topic for you. So let me share my screen and let me have the topic for you. So right now we are left with number 8 and number 1. Yeah, number 8 and number 1. So which one would you like?
For number 1, sir.
Wow, you are number 1 already. I can see. Yeah. So Toastmaster Yogeshwari, happiness needs no reason, and I'm happy without any reason. Happiness needs no reason, and I'm happy without any reason. Toastmaster Yogeshwari, over to you.
All of a sudden, when I asked for a speaker slot, the entire team manager, meeting organizer, Toastmaster Sarthak Arora, asked me another question. Would you like to be the Toastmaster of the day? I was like, really? I wanted a speaker slot. You want me to drag through the meeting? But I thought, if I need a speaker slot, the meeting should go on. So that I decided to be the Toastmaster of the day. But I had no topic to share with. Toastmaster of the day is one such a role that I am always scared of because I have to prepare, I have to engage the audience, I have to think a lot because I'm always scared of being boring my audience. So I thought, okay, let me take it something very simple and make them happy. Smile. Then I realized to be happy, we don't need a reason. We just have to decide to be happy. I have taken up that decision when he asked me, do you want to take up tabletop Toastmaster of the day? And do you want to give me a theme? Yes, I did. I have taken up. And now, again, he as a table topic master of the day, he took up one last topic. I was like, oh my God, again, Toastmaster. No, not my name, not my name, not my name. Please, not my name. But the wheel stood in my name. Okay, I have to be happy. And then I was waiting for the topic. The topic is you don't have to have a reason to be happy. Really? Toastmaster of the day and the table topic master of the day, I don't really agree with you. I have had multiple reasons to be happy today. I was happy from the morning because I gave up another speech in the morning. You gave me that opportunity. Right now, I'm here as a Toastmaster of the day. I made you all happy, which made me happy. And the entire 2 hours, I was smiling, you were smiling. We all had this reason to be happy. So to answer your question, we need a reason. I don't agree with the topic, but we have to decide that whether we want to hunt for the reason and be happy or sit quiet and be sad. What do you think, table topic master?
Sensational. Let's give it up. And absolutely, I completely agree. That's why the topic is something different. Like, what's your perspective? Yeah. So thank you so much, everyone. I'm just dropping the link for the best table topic speaker and guest. You will also get, you can also be the one of the best of table topic speaker, because we have two sections in this, one for the Toastmaster and one for the guest. So both of them will get the certificate. So just be ready, vote for the best table topic speaker, as well as just vote for the best speaker as well. So with this, I hand over the virtual podium to our sensational Toastmasters of the day, Toastmaster Yogeshwari. Stage is all yours. Thank you.
Thank you so much, dear table topic master, for bringing in the theme of the meeting in your table topics and making all of us smile once again, giving us a reason once again to smile and enjoy the meeting. Thank you so much for that. And with that, we just go for one guest. We'll bring one guest and ask what is the reason for him to smile, and also what is the benefit for them to smile. Okay, so Soumya ma'am, would you like to go for it?
Yeah, I think.
And also, we need to see your favorite smile.
This is my favorite smile. So, as I told you, it makes us look beautiful, and everyone wants to look beautiful. And it just acts like a mirror. If we are smiling at other person, that same reflection we will get it from them. So, if we want to get smile from others, it is most required that we should also smile in a good way, not in a very bad manner. And that is what. And whenever I am learning new things, the smile will automatically comes within me, and I'm very happy to be part of this role. Thank you. This team, I can say.
Thank you so much for that beauty tip, Soumya ma'am. So all ladies in the house, make note of this. Smile makes us beautiful. So let's smile more and let's be more beautiful. Thank you so much for that. With that, I would like to... Yes, ma'am?
Be tension-free and stressful-free. Stress-free.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that. With that, I would like to invite our General Evaluator, Madam General Evaluator of the Day, Toastmaster Dr. Rajeshwari Rapata. The stage is all yours. Take it forward from here, ma'am.
Thank you. It was really wonderful. And I can say it is a red letter day for all smiles today. And let me welcome our evaluators. First evaluator for our first speaker, Toastmaster Veena Roy. Darkness is a blessing. So calling evaluator Sarthak Arora to present his evaluation.
Absolutely, I believe in myself that yes, I can do anything despite so many challenges. And I am confidently saying, after listening to my target speaker, Toastmaster Veena Roy, so kudos to you, Toastmaster Veena, for presenting a sensational speech and giving us a action-taking conclusion. Now, you were really sensational at 3 areas, which I would like to share with all of you. First, the speaker started with asking question that, is darkness a blessing? And we all were amazed and we all said yes, it is absolutely a blessing for all of us, that is the darkness. When you were acting as the teacher as well as being yourself, I was able to visualize that situation, that yes, same happened with me also in my school time, that there were so many teachers who didn't support me, but still I was moving ahead. So you made us feel remember of the time when we were in the school and we were broken from inside, and still we feel that yes, it's our journey and we have to take action. Second, third, the body language and the expressions with the voice modulation was completely a great thing, a gem. I somewhere feel that you were on the next level when you were giving the speech, and even it was feeling like you are giving a TEDx speech as well. So kudos to you on these 3 commendations. Now is the time to give 2 recommendations to make your speech to the updated level, to the advanced level. That is, first, I was able to observe that the camera position was little in the portrait mode. So when you were using your hand gesture, it was just cutting off. So somewhere I feel if you put your camera lens in the landscape mode, so it will actually help you to portray your hands in a very sensational way, and we can able to see your hand movements, and we are able to see how you are able to visualize that, and even you can have more stage space with that. Second, you asked the question in the starting, but later on somewhere the statement was coming up that somewhere you were telling the statements regarding some points wherein you can ask the audience by making the feel that yes, it is happening with me only, that absolutely the speaker is right. Like you can question themselves and thinking the audience, yes, absolutely, this is the actually question coming up to me. Now, this is my 2 recommendation, and I want you to challenge with the recommendation which are given right now. And the way you started, that was just something like you already, the topic was announced by the table Toastmasters of the day, but still you came up with the topic. So like using the topic, repeating the topic, instead of that you can just start with the question itself and you can introduce yourself. So I want you just challenge yourself with the recommendation and keep on moving with the commendation. And overall it was a sensational speech. You were helpless and still you managed to feel yourself, and that was the sensational move. So kudos to you. Over to you, Toastmasters of the day. Thank you.
Very nice evaluation, Toastmaster Sarthak Arora. Where somewhere I felt that the commendations were a little bit lesser, but yet your evaluation was very nice. Coming to the speech of Beena Roy, Toastmaster Beena Roy, "Darkness is a Blessing," wonderful, catchy title. And as everyone, almost every optimistic person believes that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. So the title was very catchy. Only one thing about the speech I saw was that the camera position while you were speaking was like you faced camera sideways. So most of the time when you were speaking, the face, half of the face was seen like this. So that's what I noticed during your speech. Your speech was wonderful. Coming to next speaker and the evaluator, I would like to call the evaluator for our second speaker, Yogeshwari Sugumaran. Our second evaluator is Toastmaster Oma Natraj. The stage is yours. Toastmaster.
Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. What a sensational speech it was, managing the audience. Here, let me say, God, give me patience. I want it now. This is what I remember when I listened to the speech title of All You Need is Patience. The 3 things which I loved about the speech: connection with the audience, confidence, patience with which the speaker handled the audience. Here, I'm not going to comment about the speech. As an evaluator, I have to see how the speaker managed the interruptions. What a way to handle the audience. This is needed when you go outside the Toastmasters. Like you may have to conduct webinars, and there you will have to handle such objections. So here I could notice 4 people who were intervening in the speeches. Almost for 3 to 4 minutes, the speech went on very smoothly. And then suddenly Toastmaster Rajeshwari interrupted, and I could notice that she acted as an arguer, as a chatterer sometimes, and also an interrupter. So there were 4 roles, but I could identify her in all the 3. So she was handled very deftly, and I should say in a humongous way by the speaker, Toastmaster Yogi. First time she asked the question, how can you accomplish something if you're in haste? So very strategically, the speaker said, speed is not the opposite of patience. And patience you have to have the mentor's ability. And again, in between, second time, after the speaker interrupted, that is Sarthak, he also asked a question how to handle it. He acted as an interrupter, and again Raji ma'am came and she argued with some other question, and this speaker was taken a little aback, but she handled it, saying that she will come back during the question answer session. So overall, the speaker managed very well handling the audience. So this I commend and I recommend her, that her speech went off very well and she managed it very well. Here and there were some glitches, that happens, and professionally it was handled very well. I don't have real recommendations for her. It is only kudos, and I see that her project is complete. So even chatterer was Nabamita ma'am, and even Pravat sir complimented her. Great going. Thank you.
Yeah, that was a wonderful evaluation, Toastmaster Uma Natraj. I equally agree with you that yes, the argument was really going on very well, and I feel like I'm very much accomplished because I'm not of the nature who argues. So I feel this is a red letter for me, red letter day for me, so that I could say that yeah, I can argue very well. So that was it. So coming to the speaker, second speaker, Yogeshwari Sugumaran, the speech was very wonderful, and the way she handled it, absolutely marvelous. And yeah, the arguments section and the interruptions, she really handled well. As because of her profession, being a teacher, one has to know it, and I think I also know that how to handle the arguments, and I could recognize that she is a very accomplished teacher. So yeah, that was very fine. Coming to our next speaker, third speaker, Toastmaster Pravat Ranjan, PRB version 2.0. Very well. The title is really catchy and looks very technical too, digitalized. Yeah. So welcoming the evaluator for speaker 3, our who was the speaker evaluator?
Toastmaster Nabamita.
Toastmaster Nabamita. Toastmaster Nabamita. I welcome Toastmaster Nabamita Sarkar. The stage is all yours.
Thank you very much, G, to give me this opportunity to evaluate great speaker, Toastmaster Pravat Ranjan Behra. Toastmaster Pravat Ranjan Behra, what a sensational speech I have encountered today. A mentor is someone who allows you to see the hope inside you. And your mentor have done that job. And his every thoughtful questions manifested that hope inside you, isn't it? Throughout the speech, I have realized that your mentor had done a great job to help you to be a better version of Pravat Ranjan Behra. So 3 things I really satisfied from your speech. That is, number 1, our G already mentioned that you're very catchy, tricky, creative, but so patent and meaningful title, PRB 2.0, Pravat Ranjan Behra version 2. Wonderful, wonderful title, which is really very relevant throughout the speech, the meaningful title. And number 2, you have used the tools of tone, speed, and volume to the perfection. Your body language, your gestures are quite audience awareness related, and your vocal variety was really commendable. And I love the humorous things also. You have added that humor. Every time you have had some point of humor and hilarious things in your speech, which is very important to get the awareness of audience. And number 3, your content was wonderfully structured and little bit different, I have felt. That is, every time you have done the role play and then you have given the message. Just like when your mentor asked you, "How are you, Pravat?" You said, "I'm fine." Then he asked, "Why not great? Why not fantastic?" So you had that time you have given the message, I can become happy when I choose to be happy. Then again, you have done the role play that who joined the Toastmaster, who had made the family, who have got the job. You said, yes, I am. Then you have given the message that I can make myself, I can break myself. So, and the last time also your conclusion was wonderful that we can learn from each and every one. Our mentors are surrounding us. So awesome and kudos to you. Everyone, every time I'm seeing that you're improved speech, but to make you more improved speaker, I would like to give you two recommendations. That is, number one, your spoken language was somewhere I felt unclear. So you should work on that. It's a minor thing. You can work on that, and you can be someone who can sparkling by your spoken language. And number two is somewhere I have seen the light, low light background, and the background sound was there. So you can work on that to deliver a great speech. So in nutshell, I can say that your coloring picture, there are few colors are missing. So you can add these two things. One is background sound and background light. And number two is your spoken language. You can work on that. Other thing is everything wonderful, excellent, and best of luck for your excellent speech again. And congratulations again. Over to GM Modi. Sorry, G. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so that was a wonderful evaluation, Toastmaster Navamita. Yeah, coming to the topic that is PRB 2.0 version. The title itself is catchy, and the way you explained about the importance of mentors in life, and life itself is a teacher where we are continuously changing into different versions, isn't it? So coming to the best table topics of the day. So there were so many table topics, and all the speakers have wonderfully spoken about the smile and its importance. So one of the speaker which I have really felt very wonderful, that the guest speaker Soumya Subanna, where she spoke how it was important in her life and how it was memorable. That was what I felt was the best speaker, Soumya Subanna, the guest amongst the guests. And amongst the Toastmasters, Yogeshwari also spoke very well. So I would like to recommend these two, Soumya Subanna and Yogeshwari. Is it okay, our president? I would like to call upon our Toastmaster of the day and our Toastmaster of the day and our president. The stage is yours.
Thank you so much, Madam General Evaluator. I think you have to also call the tag team for the evaluation, and you have to give your overall evaluation about the meeting in a crisp way. So I hand over the stage back to you for that.
Yeah. So overall meeting of the day went so beautifully, all smiles, just like the emoticons we have kept in our backgrounds and our frames. So everybody is smiling. I can see even on the gallery mode where all the those who are on the videos are smiling there. So it went as beautiful as the theme of the day. And coming to the speakers, all the speakers were really very well accomplished and spoken very well. And coming to the table topics, of course, all the table topics and how Sarthak Arora handled the table topics and the wheel of names and all, it was very very much engaging and very funny and learning too. And coming to the evaluators, have done a wonderful work, so that accomplishes the meeting of the day, the magic meeting of the day. And that's all for my
Ma'am, tag team, ma'am, you need to
and coming
invite
to
the
yeah, tag team. Yes, I forgot. Just how can I forget the tag team, which really played a wonderful role behind the curtains, you can say. Yes, tag team, welcome the timer to present his report. Timer Sido Joy.
Yes, yes, yes. Give me a second, I'm just sharing my screen. Yeah, I hope that the screen is visible enough.
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay. Yeah, so this is the timer report that I want to present for today's meeting. Yeah, I think most of them are already aware about the time allocation. So for the three different types, for the prepared speech and the speech evaluation and the table topics. Over to the prepared speech, we had three Toastmasters giving their prepared speech. Beena Roy took about 5.47 minutes. Yogeshwari had 10 to 15 minutes of speech allocated time. She took 15.25 maximum use of time. And Parul sir, 5 to 7 minutes in this, he took about 6 to 29 minutes. For the table topics, we had 8 people participating, guests as well as the Toastmasters. We saw that some of the folks could have made use of a little bit more of time that is allocated. Some were mostly like green and yellow. We could come up to 2 minutes, which can be making use of the maximum amount of the time that is allocated. Yeah, I saw only one person over time, that is guest Munish, take a little bit more than the time expected to. Rest, everybody stick to the time. For the speech evaluation, we saw that all the three evaluators made the maximum use of the time that was being allocated. TM Sarthak, 3.20 minutes. TM Uma ma'am 2.38, TM Navita ma'am 3.29. So overall, I think we had a very good day and everybody stick to the time. Let's continue this. Thank you.
So timer Sijo Roy, I think you have to just see the timing which you have put there, red marks. You have to verify it. And I come to the R counter report now. Our R counter, please come on stage and just present your report.
Yeah, thank you, General Evaluator. So filler words act like a wall between you and your audience. Today, the speeches were sensational and I was taken back by the speeches, and I'm not sure whether I did justice to my role. Anyway, I have tried to note down the maximum words or the crutch words which were used. It was only "a." The word "a" was used by TMOD Yogeshwari once, General Evaluator Toastmaster Rajeshwari 4 times, then again when she was giving the speech, Toastmaster Yogeshwari used "a" once, and then Toastmaster Nabamita Sarkar once, guest Manas in table topics thrice, and Toastmaster Yogeshwari, the word often used was "okay." That's all. Otherwise, I was so engrossed in the speeches that I could manage to note down only so much. So thank you for the opportunity. And I feel the speakers and the table topic speakers, everyone are improving day by day. So just rehearse your speech and listen to that through an audio or video, and you can definitely correct yourselves. We are improving day by day. Thank you.
So coming to the the report was very nice. Evaluator and R counter Toastmaster Uma ma'am. I am asked to present the best evaluator.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
You need to also invite the grammarian.
Yeah, grammarian.
Yeah.
So grammarian.
He is guest CM Arora.
CM Arora. Yes, I invite our guest CM Arora, the grammarian, to present his report. Welcome. Grammarian CM Arora. The stage is yours.
Do we have grammarian CM Aurora here?
I think he might have left. I don't know.
He's there, ma'am. He's there, but I think he's not responding. So what we can do is, instead of waiting for him, we can move ahead. When he's coming back, if we have time, we can request for his report.
So there was the poll was not done properly.
No, ma'am. Poll actually all need to just vote. That's it.
So can I know the report from somebody that I had not received the poll here report?
Poll actually by the end of the meeting, presiding officer will come and he will let us know the results, ma'am.
Okay, so somebody was prompting me to announce the best evaluator.
Yeah, I was actually telling to just remind the people to announce the vote for the best evaluator. That way I was telling, so that people
I
should
was
know.
wondering how could I announce?
No worries.
Yeah. So please
let me check
because
with
voting is very important to know.
Yeah.
It's
Let me
everybody's
check.
right to vote so that justice is done. So please vote for the best speaker, best evaluator, best role player, and everyone. So that is what has to be done. Please do it. In the meantime, I request CM Arora Grammarian to come and announce his report.
We can skip that, ma'am. I think he's not there. Probably he has had some issues. So we can skip that and you can hand over the session to TMOD.
Yes, Timothy, handing over. Please come and.
Thank you so much. Let's give it up for our sensational general evaluator, Madam General Evaluator of the day. So as our, yes, sir. Do we have a grammarian?
Yeah, I have just had a word, so he is there.
Okay, so our grammarian guest CM Arora is here, so we were waiting for you. General Evaluator was calling for you, so directly I'll hand over the session to you. Please take it over for your report.
Good evening, everybody. Mr. Sarthak Arora gave me this role, and I was very excited. I got up at 3 in the morning, and I selected the word of the day, idiom of the day, and I sent to him, and I was surprised that at 3 o'clock he was also online. So immediately he replied to my suggestion, and he suggested something positive, and accordingly these two things were selected. And when I was participating in this meeting, so I was little bit confused of names like Rajeshwari and Yogeshwari. The one I am seeing on screen, like you were the best, but I was confused with some names. So sorry for that. Some of you could use the words many times. I appreciate that. Some of you could not use it. I hope that it would be used next time. Yeah, Sarthak Arora used it many times. And madam, again, I am confused. Yogeshwari and Rajeshwari. I say both of you used it.
We both are same, sir. Same entity.
Yeah. Okay. But the energy shown by you was like wonderful. And the way like somebody has given you some power and like you are bustling with energy, full of energy. It was pleasure in this meeting. So when I was participating, I could not concentrate on the words or some mistakes because I had to use two faculties, my mind and my ears. So I wanted to enjoy this participating in the meeting instead of criticizing for the criticism. So one or two things were noticed, but I ignored it because then I would not have felt it good, though it may be part of the things that we have to criticize and improve so that next time you are better. But in this first meeting, I could not do that. I will not do that. I enjoyed it thoroughly, and I was a listener, not evaluator. So nice of you. You made me a part of your meeting. I thank all of you, Sarthak Arora and all of you. And I learned a lot from you, and particularly that Suryadeep he was showing full energy. So the way he was smiling, ha 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 ha, ha. So that was great. That was great. He brought smile. He's whether he's there, Suryadeep is there. So he's there or he has left. So sir, hats off to you. Congratulations, the way you conducted the things, and ma'am, you also. So this is I wanted to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Actually, your words really means a lot to us. And all the Speak Magicians are energetic. When we come up on the stage, we literally set the stage on fire. And we are so happy and glad to have you here as our guest. And we are looking forward to have you in the upcoming meetings as well, and as a member as well in the club. So thank you so much for that. And on behalf of our general evaluator, obviously she'll be giving you her word of wisdom and her appreciation at the end of the meeting. So I, on behalf of her, say that you have really done a great job by not criticizing us on your first attempt. I really like it. Thank you so much for that. Now we have the president, who is again back with all his creativity to make us laugh. So now it's time for me to end the session and hand it over to our president. But before that, I just wanted to bring one guest and ask him what is his reason to smile and give his favorite smile. Just one guest, and I would like to invite Jayant Power, guest Jayant Power, because he joined very late. He didn't get the opportunity to speak. Are you there, sir? Guest Jayant Power, are you there? Okay, sir. So we were discussing about the smile. The entire meeting is about smile. I just have one question for you. Please do let us know what is your favorite smile. Show us your favorite smile and tell us why we should smile.
I think, as per me, smile is the only emotion or symbol through which I can spread happiness to the other person, or I can take the happy emotions from the other person by his smile. So I think a smile is the best possible way to give the impression of your personality. So smile is also linked with the positivity. So that's my perspective on this.
Thank you so much, guest Jayant Pawar. We are really happy to have you. So feedback from you, obviously our president will be asking about it. So now I am, actually I just wanted to invite you to the club in the upcoming meeting as well. Please, we are so happy to host you, and we are so thankful for that as well. Now my duty as a TMOD comes to the conclusion, and let's give our wonderful smile to welcome our presiding officer of the day. Let's put our hands together and give our smile and hand over the stage to Toastmaster Dr. Suryadeep Majumdar, the presiding officer of the day. Over to you, sir.
Quite a meeting, isn't it? I mean, it's just absolutely sensational. So the first thing I would like to do is I would like to apologize for the little delay. Definitely we will catch up with the timing issues definitely from the future. So we'll straight away get into obviously the guest feedback. What I would love for you is just for making it very, very quick. All the guests present here, I would just want you to unmute and give me your one word description of how did you feel about the meeting. Come on, just unmute yourself and bring it on.
Will you please repeat again? Your voice was breaking. Will you please repeat it again?
Yes, sir. So I'm saying that you have to tell us, just one second. Am I audible? Clear?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So what I'm asking, tell us in one word, how did you feel about the entire meeting? Come on.
I just felt awesome.
Awesome, says Soumya ma'am. Okay.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Okay, what else?
Fantabulous.
Fantabulous. Okay, what else?
Fabulous.
Fabulous, says Manas sir. Okay. Any other adjectives? Okay, couple of votes are still pending.
We need to search in a dictionary, like what we feel we can't express it. So amazing. Actually, like I was a part of this, but most of the time I used to come in the beginning and I used to skip in the middle itself. but I joined very late. But during short term only, I felt very happy. Like
amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, ma'am. Soumya ma'am is a very, very new in the Toastmasters, just I think 24 or 48 hours old in the Toastmasters from Delhi Junction family. And of course, we are all interconnected, right? Sprouts, Speak Magic, Delhi Junction. So great. Okay. So the voting, please do click and vote for your primary and best auxiliary role players. Meanwhile, I think it has been a sensational meeting as always. We always try to raise the standards of our club meetings every single time. Meanwhile, let me, as you all are voting, okay, I already got the results. So here we go, results time. The best
your president, just two are pending, so I've just sent like updated the one which are already done. Just primary role and auxiliary role are pending. So
okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Yes. So we'll just be waiting for those entire results. Meanwhile, as you can see right now, my situation, I've decided to get into this mode where you all are watching me, and that's how it's supposed to be, right? I mean, when the star is here, but again, nevertheless, we have to really look at how Speak Magic has just grown from strength to strength. I mean, that it's a huge feat, and I cannot stress on the importance of how being a member in a club that loves you and values you makes such a big difference. There's a reason why Yogeshwari has won the division level international speech contest. She came second in the club contest, second in the area contest, and well, definitely she's up there at the top spot in the division contest, right? And the other way around, I mean, I felt completely devastated when I did not even qualify for the top 3 in the area level contest. But did that burn me down? No, because whether Yogeshwari brings the world championship trophy home or I do, the club Speak Magic is getting a world championship trophy. That's the whole aim, right? As a family, collectively we win. If one doesn't, others are there to back it up. That's how we roll as a family. Great having you all, every possible members. Now I'm just waiting for the results for please do vote for the primary and auxiliary role players so that we all can really finish the entire thing and get that entire thing sorted. So I think in that way, yes, I think Sarthak sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Till you get the results, can you tell me how you got this beautiful theater, this look? You are looking like a hero, and so many people are sitting in the audience. That is very tempting.
Yeah, there's a feature in the in Zoom when you're using from the laptop in the video filter, just like all the others have got their smiley faces. I thought, let me do something different, because obviously the star has to shine bright, right? The sun has to shine bright. So yeah, that's one of the features. If you use the laptop, you will be getting all the features. Yeah. Okay.
It is
so
not
I think we all
available
have
on
pretty much
mobile. It is not
no
available
mobile.
on
I
mobile.
don't think it's available, sir. No, I don't think.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, Sarthak sir, are we ready with the results? Yes. So he's gonna please do drop me on a personal chat and let's just get the announcements. Okay, so I am waiting for that message from Sarthak sir in my personal chat, and let's see who are the winners. Okay, so just one moment. Okay, come on, bring it on. Sarthak sir, have you dropped me the message? I'm waiting for it. Yes. Okay. Perfect. There you go. The best auxiliary role player. Any guesses? Drum rolls. Come on. Any guesses? Bring it on. Okay. That is absolutely correct, Uma ma'am. Our timer, and as I think this is probably the second or the third time that Sijo sir has cracked the best auxiliary role player as a timer. Superbly done. Okay, best primary role player. Interesting. There's a tie between the very magical Toastmaster Yogeshwari and Toastmaster Sarthak. Whoa, table topic master and the Toastmaster of the day. Although I will have a very small feedback and apologies beforehand. If there are more than 2 speakers, we need to limit our number of table topics. Ideally, I felt that 5 table topics was already more than enough. So that just can be monitored, but brilliantly done, Sarthak sir. Okay, I really enjoyed the topics. Amazing. Okay, now that brings me to the best table topic speaker in the guests category. And that is, I think, best table topic speaker under the guest category is guest Munish Gupta. So Munish sir, congratulations for winning the best table topic speaker as a guest. Best table topic speaker as from the Toastmasters category. I mean, do we really have any doubts? the division champion herself, Toastmaster Yogeshwari. Let's give it up for Toastmaster Yogeshwari. Okay. Now, the best evaluator. Well, this was a surprise, and not just a surprise for me. I'm sure it's going to be a surprise for everybody. The man who continues to pierce through the benchmark and sets highest standards for himself, Toastmaster Sarthak Arora, is the best evaluator of the evening. And finally, we have the best speaker in the house. She was irritated so much by all the other members. I was sitting out there and enjoying. Toastmaster Yogeshwari is the best speaker. And with that, I officially declare the meeting number 178 as closed. We are open for a few minutes of chit chat. Yes.
Sir, we have one improved speaker, most improved speaker.
Okay,
category.
so we got a new okay. Whoa, this is good. A new award. I mean, I'm always a big fan of awards, and this is a big one. Icing on the cake. Then the most improved speaker of the evening is the dearest banker in the house, the financial investor in the house. Let's give it up for Toastmaster Prabhat Ranjan Behra as the most improved speaker. Congratulations, Prabhat sir, as always. I mean, there's always a surprise element every single time you speak. So you brought that in as well. Thank you, Sarthak sir, for mentioning that. So with that, I officially adjourn the 178th meeting of Speak Magic Toastmasters Club as closed. And we are open for a brief